Hi, this is Lucia with The Art of Love, and this week I'd like to talk about the 4 C's. No, I don't mean cut, color, clarity, and carat weight. That's for diamonds. I'm talking about the 4 C's of relationships, and that is chemistry, compatibility, communication, and commitment. You need all 4 in order for a relationship to go long term. If you're missing one of them, just one of them, it's not going to work long term. So let's start with the first one, chemistry. You have to have that chemistry where you feel different about this person than you do about everybody else. You see this person as special, and so you're romantically attracted to them. And if you don't have chemistry, but you have the other 3, compatibility, communication, and commitment, then you can have a great friendship. But if you don't have that romantic chemistry, then it's just not going to work. And unrequited love happens when one of you feels the romantic chemistry, but the other one doesn't, and the other elements are also there. And so you have to both feel this romantic chemistry for each other. The next one, compatibility. Now, you don't have to be totally compatible in everything. That would be impossible, and it would actually be boring. But if there's too many incompatibilities, then it's just going to be a struggle. So I'm talking about things such as one of you loves to stay home at night, you're a homebody. The other one loves to go out a lot. One of you likes to sleep in late. The other one loves to get up early. One of you loves to drink alcohol. The other one doesn't drink at all. One of you eats whatever they want. The other one is very healthy in their eating. Even something like how much you talk. Some people, they both love to talk a lot, and that's not a problem. But if one of you loves to talk a lot and the other one, needs a little break in between all the talking, that can get on your nerves too. I have a female friend of mine, and she's great, but she talks and talks and just nonstop. Now, luckily, she's very intelligent, so the things she talks about are interesting most of the time. But if you're with someone and you really don't want to be talking that much all the time, you like some quiet time when you're together, and they insist on talking, even something like that can drive you crazy. So 1 or 2 of these things in and of themselves are not going to do in the relationship. But the more things you have that you're incompatible with, then the more difficult it is going to be sustained. Okay? So moving on, communication. Are you able to communicate, and do you communicate? Because if you have 2 people that don't communicate and you both avoid or you both run away, then how will you deal with any issues that will come up? Or if one of you wants to communicate, is willing to communicate, and the other person stonewalls and refuses to take any calls or texts, or runs out of the room, well, without communication, you've got nothing. Because you have to be able to talk about anything and everything that happens. So are you both willing to communicate? And then finally, commitment. Now, commitment is not to be confused with monogamy. Some people think it's interchangeable, but you can have monogamy and not be committed, meaning, yes, okay, I'm monogamous with you, I'm not dating anyone else, I'm not having sex with anyone else, but I don't see this as long-term, so I'm really not committed to seeing this as a long-term thing. Whereas with commitment, you generally have monogamy, and then you also have the commitment of, I'm going to keep this going for as long as possible. I'm not trying to find someone else. I'm not interested in anyone else. And even if I do meet someone else, as you eventually will, even if you're with one person, you know that there's always people that pop up. In fact, that's usually when they pop up, when you're exclusive with someone else. But you're committed to making this work for as long as you can. So that's the difference between monogamy and commitment. So if you have the 4 C's, chemistry, compatibility, communication, and commitment, then you have a pretty good relationship. So if you have any questions or comments, you can comment below or contact me at my website, theartoflove.net. And until next time, remember that love inspires, empowers, uplifts, and enlightens.